So here a solid right circular cone has a base radius of 21 centimeter. As you can see here, the base radius is 21 centimeter. This is base radius, and slant height of 35 centimeter. This is the slant height. A smaller right circular cone has a height of 12 centimeter and a slant height of 15 centimeter. So this is the normal height of the smaller cone. You can see this region only. Whatever I am giving here, this is the uh, part of the smaller cone, and the height is 12 centimeter, and the slant height is 15 centimeter, and is removed from the top of the larger cone as shown in the diagram. Calculate the radius of the base of the cone which has been removed. So if we draw this line and if we find this to be R2, let us name this R2, then we need to find out R2. And as you already know, for any cone, the height and the slant height and the radius, these construct one right angle triangle. So basically the height and the radius will construct the right angle triangle. Here the angle will be 90 degree. The angle is 90 degree. So now we will solve this problem. This is a very simple problem. Just we are trying to assume a right angle triangle. Let us assume this to be a right angle triangle. Freehand figure. So please pardon for the assumptions. So this is 12 and this is 15. Now we need to find out this region. So we have named this to be R1. So R1 is equals to, according to Pythagoras theorem, it will be 15 square minus 12 square. So we are getting R1 to be, it is 225 minus 144. So here the answer is root over 81 and is equals to 9. Basically for root over 81 we will have two answer plus minus 9, but as it is length, so length cannot be negative. Just 1 minute, it cannot be negative, so that's why only the positive value we need to take. So that's why you have taken the positive value. So this is the answer is 9 centimeter. So calculate the radius of the base of the cone which has been removed. The answer is R2. We have named that R2. So R2 is equals to 9 centimeter. It is R2. Now the next problem. Calculate the curved surface area of the cone which has been removed. So as we have already deducted, this radius R2 is equals to 9 centimeter. Now the formula for curved surface area for CSA, I am writing in this way. Formula for CSA of cone is pi r L, where r equals to radius and L equals to here the slant height. So from here we can get the CSA of the cone that has been removed. So the area will be so curved surface area CSA of removed cone, CSA of removed cone will be pi R2, here it is R2 and L2, because another slant height we have, we will name this in the next problem as L1. This slant height is L2, this radius is R1 and this radius is R2. So now we will find out the answer. This is pi into the value of R2 is 9 into the value of slant height is 15. So if you calculate that this answer will be, this is in centimeter square because it is area, so it will be 135 pi centimeter square. You can also keep the answer in this way, but if it is good to get the value of approximated pi, that is pi equals to 3.14, and to multiple this with your answer, then you will find the answer to be 424.29 centimeter square. So this is the curved surface area of the cone which has been removed from the original cone. Now the last portion of this problem. Calculate the curved surface area of the remaining solid. So first of all, for this, if we are imagining this in this part, see the figure, if it is A, B and C, so if this is the complete cone, see the AC part, this is the complete cone for slant height 35, and from A to B the slant height is 15. So we have two cones here. Now calculate the curved surface area of the remaining solid. Here the remaining solid means only the shaded region, only the gray shaded region. So to get that, we need to find out in this way, that is TSA of CSA of the complete cone, CSA of the complete cone minus CSA of removed cone. And as I have already given the dimensions, this is L2, this is L1, here it was 9 and it is R2, here 21 is R1. So basically what we need to do, we need to calculate this answer only, pi R1 L1 minus pi R2 L2. This is our formula. So here we are taking common pi, and here R1 L1 minus R2 L2. So from here we are getting pi. Here R1 is 21 into L1 is 35 minus here R2 is 9 into L2 is 15. So here it is pi, it is here centimeter square because we have put the value. Now 21 into 35, it is 735 minus it is 135. It is again in centimeter square. So the answer is 600 pi centimeter square. Again, you can keep the answer in this way, but it is right to, it is a very good practice to keep the value in this type of problems for pi, that is approximated value 3.14. So if you apply that, you will get the answer to be 1885.71 centimeter square. This is the approximated value. So in this way you can do this problem. These are the very simple problem. Just you need to remember the formula and how you can apply that. Thank you for watching IB360. In next videos we'll start the next problem. Thank you.